Salutations. Happy Halloween. All that stuff. Let's get scary.
All right. On me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
We just watched the Dark Presence eat the asshole doctor. What did I pull out? Oh, the gun. Okay. I don't have a flashlight. That seems bad. Whoop, that's not the way I want to go. Oh, please. That's such a dumb mechanic. Escape the clinic. It's a silly mechanic, especially in the PC version. Oh, okay, that's not great.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Need light. Nothing but darkness back there. Floaty things. That's not great. Can't pick up the lamp. More floaty things. How about upstairs? Back. This is fine. It's fine. It's nothing to worry about. It's just like Halloween I have most years, really. One flare. That's it. Door. Poor doctor. He got killed by the darkness. I can't get to that door, it seems like. So I guess I have to use the one flare I've got. Was indeed the one way. Ticket. A manuscript page. Good evening to whomever's joined me. Hartman's mission.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course.
Okay, so he was just
far in between.
Trying to get me basically addicted to his treatments so that he could use my creativity to make money. But on the other hand, he also knew about the darkness. So how crazy and stupid would he have to be to, in essence, mess around with some horrible unearthly force like that? And we know that he knew about the darkness because his friend, who pretended to be the kidnapper, knew about the darkness. So I still don't understand the jump. I understand right up to here, he's, becoming a Svengali to various creative artists who he can then skim from. But once he knows that the darkness is a real thing, seems like crossing the darkness like he's tried was just an extended version of suicide, which in fact it turned out to be. Checkpoint reached. Not that way. Not that way. Kind of out of ways. Is it going to come through? In which case, I think I have to get it to come towards me and break through the door at the other end. Was what I was thinking. Anything else around here? Oh, it's made it through. I'm almost dead.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Oh, there's
Mary,
a convenient
I don't have a light. Take
hedge
this,
mage.
Al.
A,
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
oops. Well, it was a hedge maze. Is that not the entrance to the hedge maze, or is that over here somewhere? No, that's not it. Where's the entry to the hedge maze? Oh, it did bust open. Okay. The entry to the hedge maze, presumably.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Alright, we're back to full health. A hedge maze. Well, there are two kinds of hedge mazes. There's the kind where you can
Hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around.
put your hand on one wall and just follow that wall. And that will eventually lead you to the exit. Be a lot of double backing. And you can also build mazes where that won't work. Where following either the left-hand or right-hand rule won't get you out.
Al, be careful! I can see them moving. They're coming for you.
Yep. So even if it'll end in a dead end. So I've been trying to work the left-hand rule here. Another manuscript page. Hartman's mission. No. Oh, Hartman and the power
Hartman
failure.
hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
So he knew he was messing with something otherworldly and was doing it just to make a few bucks? I do not find that a particularly compelling story point. Checkpoint.
We don't want any fighting. It makes me mad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening.
Hartman. The hell? Oh, the fucking birds.
Seems to me
Oh, and let's immediately remove the tension with a nice anti-immersive collectible. Really, whoever the project manager or project lead or whatever was responsible for putting the collectible in should never work in games again. Oh, wasn't really planning on doing that, but that appears to have worked. It's just such, you're trying to build a mood in a game. And you don't just throw in the collectible, but, you kind of incentivize the player to go looking around for all the collectibles. And that's, that doesn't really feel in keeping with the game. Another manuscript page. Mott in
Mott knew
charge.
that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Mott, it was the doctor's partner? Employee? He called the doctor boss, so. Yeah, birds. We get it. Lots and lots. Shitloads of birds. We get it. We are low on batteries. Oh, there's a flare. Emil made me do it. as I've said a number of times, the least interesting part of the game is the action stuff. Huh. So this was sort of a hidden area. Because it's still leading me that way. The HUD. Flare gun. Flare gun ammo. So, I'm not sure. I'm assuming that is sort of a Easter egg, hidden little thing you can pick up. Because this is the way I'm supposed to be going, theoretically. Hey, look, another collectible thermos. Shotgun ammo. Batteries. Shotgun. And another page. Hartman sedates Wake.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really.
Zane, the poet.
Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Oh, we've got, is that our friend? Looks like it. Sorry, I thought I saw Paige there for a sec.
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Multiples. Many.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
God damn it. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
This fucking combat in this is so bad. This is why it's the worst part of the fucking game. Combat and movement are so fucked.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change weapons.
I found it! I found it! Ah, no, it's weak. Al, I found the key!
least on the PC, is absolute
Al, please
trash.
tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
The game is really good. Maybe even like an 8 out of 10. If you take out all the action. The action stuff is 2 out of 10 at best. At least on the PC. Maybe it's different on the controller.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here.
Yep.
It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
The darkness is pretty good aim with those rocks.
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Very, quite contrary.
I had lost my gun in the crash.
Of course.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you
Cutout
okay?
is
I
fine.
hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Checkpoint reached. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh. I can't react fast enough to dodge, so I have to try and dodge early. And that doesn't work.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get them.
Well, how about up here? Anything up here? Page, at least. That's not what I wanted to do. I saw the gap. I just didn't know how they expected me to cross it. Still don't. Trying to jump, maybe? Guess so. Page.
I hoped there'd still be a working...
Nightingale arrests Wake.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred.
I guess
Nightingale
I'm
would
going to
have
be
to
arrested
settle
at some
for the
point.
rest. Generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Oh, there it is. That doesn't appear to have done it. I missed something up there? No, it doesn't look like it. That's not going to work. I don't think. I don't assume I can get through here. Or want to try. That looks pretty much like darkness, my old friend. Ah. Turn the pole.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
The game didn't give me one. A weapon or a choice. And I have no batteries. God damn it! This kind of shit is just fucking stupid. It adds nothing to the game. Yeah, just finish me, please. So I can start this part again. So I can turn this light on the first time instead of... See, this is just fucking dumb. Thank you.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
So this time I get there, I can't screw around with the UI. Not also a fan of them taking control away from me like that. And we're done already. Oh. What the fuck? Seriously. This is the kind of shit that makes me want to just stop playing the game, because this isn't fun. This is just frustrating and stupid. It's just so frustrating. And I just don't think it adds anything to the game. I guess they felt they had to have some sort of action control and shooting stuff, or players wouldn't play it.
Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
I'll take the heavy-duty flashlight. Anything else? Of course, the immersion-breaking coffee thermos. More batteries.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Damage to what? The car? To Barry? Checkpoint. Oh, it's got to be the
I'm
FBI
trying to
man.
deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I'm guessing that's Thomas Zane.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
I'm gonna guess Thomas Zane. The Dark Presence at
The
Large.
dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Well, all we want is freedom. Preferably from consequence. Freedom from consequence would be fucking awesome. That's a trap. We do not wish to step in traps. The flashing light will make it easy to miss some traps. Another checkpoint reached, and I avoided all of the traps that time. Another page. The patients escaped the
The
lodge.
storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Pick up the shotgun.
Someone had left a gun behind.
Just convenient.
Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The Taken are filled with darkness. Yeah, kind of noticed that fact. but thanks for the heads up. More traps? Looks like it. Well, I can't get up there. I've defeated 50 taken with a shotgun. Gotta run, because I'm out of ammo.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
There's a page inside the window, I can see that. Checkpoint.
Hello? Anybody here?
That's
Barry!
not good. Barry?
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Thank goodness for the coffee. Thermos, anyway. We don't actually know it's a coffee. Oh, that big, enormous freezer. That's a little concerning in a little shotgun shack, so to speak.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Me, it seems like. Sorry, dude. Bad luck.
I've run through every possible
Me TV
course in my
again.
head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me.
Am I going to end up killing myself to avoid the horror ending?
To release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
So, I guess it really was Zane, which was my guess. And evidently my guess has become my guess in-game as well. I believe there was a basement. I'm sure this is going to be fine. Don't you think it's going to be fine?
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Well, I thought it was a basement. Well, if it was, I can't get in down there. Back door? Or out the window?
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Oh, whew. It's just a deer. Uh-huh. I have discovered 5 hidden chests. So that's what those are. Just another type of collectible. One that happens to give you something of value. Alright. And I guess the yellow dots are there to tell you that there's one of those around somewhere. Again, that's guesswork. Another page. Thomas Zane's writing and assistant.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Hartman. Get to the farm. And now, the bad action segment that is driving.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Wow, that's pretty harsh indeed. Basically, every action sequence in the game is trashed here. Maybe on console they're good. Don't know. But on the PC, they stink on ice. I'm tempted to go up there, but we'll follow the yellow dot road. Look to the left before turning to the right. shadowy dudes. I've got a big vehicle. They seem relatively smooshable, although it doesn't seem to sort of stick. Now, hopefully that one, since he showed the flash of light that is consistent with I'm now really vulnerable. Like that. They should be sufficiently smooshed. Anyone else? Anyone?
Still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
How fucking stupid. Really, guys, the action in this game is just
probably in trouble down at the farm.
it's getting in the way of me enjoying the
I
game.
felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Oh. Another thermos. Sure, I'll take a look at the Overwatch post up here. Why not? And the house. Well, we'll start at the Overwatch post up here and see if there's anything here. Check the car first. Well, the truck is certainly going to do a better job on running over the guys. Is there really no way in? So we've got a place without a door. No, there it is. Okay. Hunting rifle. No, I think we'd rather have the shotgun unless we've got ammo. We've got hunting rifle ammo. We'd rather have the hunting rifle.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF.
Hi, Pat.
FM. Hoping you're all
You're the
safe
Maine.
and warm tonight.
baddies. The hell? I wasn't on that thing the first time, I don't think. I don't think I parked on top of a log. That guy threw a hatchet at the car. I don't think he completed his lightification he has now. Okay, so I don't think I'll fit through there. The question is, can I get by this thing without going through that way? At all. Maybe up on that rock. We'll try that first. No, doesn't look like it. No, I'm not going to fit through there. Maybe I can line up the lights. Let's see if that makes any difference. All right, how am I going to get past this thing? And guys appearing from behind me. Of course. Again, the action stuff is just terrible. information there. What? I guess we go down. Let's start with the outbuilding, I guess. Up, we've got a yellow arrow. And a yellow arrow, so theoretically, I'm being pointed to another hidden cache. Right there. Flashbang, revolver ammo. We're back on the revolver, guys. And one. There we go. And a flashbang. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. The windmill. Don't know if there's anything there or not. But we'll check it out. Is it locked? It is, okay. Ah, another thermos.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
Oh, we've got shitloads of friends. Okay, flashbang time
Ow!
for sure.
We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Got a shotgun over there too. We got flares. Oh, jeez. This is the dumbest one yet. Working on it. But if I'm in the light, I can't see shit either.
Why do you keep doing this?
Because it's a game and this is the stupidest goddamn part of it yet. V20 taken with indirect means. This is just fucking idiotic.
Back in the game, yes!
Giving us a pure action sequence where the game is the worst action game I've ever played. I mean, it's funny that this whole thing is set up in a game like this, but it's just incredibly stupid.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
So not in keeping with the feel of the game. We've got to have more action sequences. We'll switch to a pump action. We get everything out of the... Alright, we've got everything now. Really, just monumentally dumb. Switch to a heavy-duty lantern. Wow, we've never had one of those before. Seems like an odd time for that to pop up, but they didn't give us any real time to equip appropriately. Another flashbang would have been useful. It is funny though, the old time rockers have set up their concert and we use all the pyrotechnics.
Seller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Focus.
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Okay, well, there's power up there.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al? Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way,
I kind of figure he's about to die in some unpleasant way.
I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow.
Check.
You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Everyone's a little bit too relaxed in their chatter, really, given what they're going through. Now it's feeling like a bad movie again. Oh, shotgun ammo. Oh, sure, I could take some shotgun ammo. TV. Me TV.
We all spend
Oh,
our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
soft
Man,
embrace, somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
reality.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves
started?
into life,
Was this one of your
or vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode,
I'm full on ammo.
The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of
The
smiles
diving
and
suit,
sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases.
To date, I have gone out in public with my clothes on every time.
Don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat, yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear
The
it?
alarm's about to go off.
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Night falls. Anything else down here? Flare. Hunting rifle ammo. Flare. More batteries. More ammo. They got themselves a longboat. Looks like I'm gonna go upstairs. Manuscript page. The Anderson brothers in the 70s.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Those crazy Viking bastards!
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Well, we've got more power there. We're going to drop it down. This is, we're going to read that in a sec. Yep. The Old Gods of Asgard, 1975 Ragnarok Tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. Seattle, Bakersfield, Long Beach, New York City, Newark, Detroit, Jacksonville, Tampa, New Orleans, and Baton Rouge. Good old Red Stick. Where are you from? Red Stick. Sorry? Red Stick. Ah, Baton Rouge, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that was locked. It did look like a battering ram. Because we're supposed to use it like a battering ram. Anyway. Your little friends. I think the mechanic's clunky as hell, but I'll say that when you shoot somebody with a shotgun, that is very satisfyingly implemented. The system as a whole, crap.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
What the hell? That guy ran past me. Oh, it's like the super speedy bad guy. Watch out for the little bits and pieces of electricity every which way it goes. God damn it. Inside the house. Oh, I'd like to. Doghouse probably doesn't count, though. There's Barry. How the hell did he get over there? Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Checkpoint. This is the house? It's got a still. Home is where you find it.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
More shotgun ammo, that's good. More shotgun ammo. Not big believers in furniture, were the Andersons.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Immersion breaking coffee. Thermos. lantern. More lithium batteries.
As you regular listeners know, I tend
Listen
to
to
work
all of
through
the radio
night.
shows.
I'm not the only one.
All?
Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff. Which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you
Other
compare your
irons
work
to
with
fry.
last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do
Irons
tend
in the
to
fire,
get a
fish
little
to fry.
wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, no big thing though.
It's pretty much
That just happens every year.
usual stuff, Pat. Just,
People going missing happens all the time
Now,
around
is it
here.
just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Sure thing, Pat. Alright, look, more stairs. Checkpoint. Oh, that's always got to be a positive thing, right? Right? I see it. Another page. Oh, that wasn't a page. It was more lithium batteries. Open the silo door.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
We're full on, I guess, everything. I think that's as much. We've got all the revolver ammo we can, and I guess we've got all the batteries we can carry too. We're going to be doing shooting, I can tell, because there's another emergency box over there.
Got to be kidding me.
I wondered about that when we worked our way past it. Oh, joyous. I hope the harvester took him down. No, it doesn't look like it. The combat in this is just so frustrating. Hello and good evening. When I loaded up on stuff, I wondered to myself, quietly, oh, a nice big harvester. I wonder, I've been so chased by so many machines and stuff, maybe I shouldn't step in front of this one. But no, it was fine, until it wasn't.
Got to be kidding me.
I'm going to give it a few more tries, but I'm just about fed up with how terrible the action sequences are in this game. At least on the PC, mouse and keyboard, the mechanics are absolutely brain damaged. They are trash tier. Or worse.
You've got to be kidding me.
As a story game, the game's terrific. Oh, and more of them. Terrific. Such a dumb fight. Catch. The game's so good. The action in the game is so bad. Croquet mallet, no doubt. Well, croquet is very big round these parts. Is there something up on the roof? No, I guess it would allow me to drop into a place I couldn't get to otherwise. I need to open the silo door for Barry, so maybe afterwards. Where's the silo door? No, that is the, maybe that is the silo door. Really, the game is so good, but the action is just, so bad, at least on the PC. Silo keys. That'll probably be helpful for getting into the silo. I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that might be the case.
Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
Let's go, man. No, can't open that, I guess.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al.
Okay.
It's pretty heavy.
I'm doing something. I'm pushing, or what am I supposed to do? Oh. Have to get to the right place.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there.
Well, anytime you're going to do a crossover,
We should feel right at
the
home
odds
now.
of it ending being janky are probably 4 out of 5.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Oh, good. A chainsaw, and it looks like the tree is... Yeah, I'm not sure. What do we got? Old gods know the truth. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. They're hip to what's happening around here, even though they're, a little bit... I don't want to say insane, because that's generous.
The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
Find the fuse box. It's upstairs. The fuse box is upstairs?
You know, this place looks kind of lived in.
Old
The
gods
Andersons were in the booby hat.
know the truth. Got a manuscript page. Oh, we missed 2. Mystery of the Missing Week.
Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer.
All right,
a
am I
time
giving
traveler in a
myself
crazy
advice?
drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
All right, and the other one we hadn't seen was...
Again, Alice's
No, that's
screams
the one we
rang
just
in the
had.
stillness.
There was another one here we missed. It was Mott fails Hartman, I
Hartman
think.
wasn't happy.
Yeah.
Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it.
Oh, no,
The
I
shame
hadn't
of
seen this one.
failure was hard.
Thought that was the one I hadn't seen. No, Barry in the lodge.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand
Nope,
tour.
nope. Seen that one. Hartman's mission. There it is. Hartman considers Mott.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Fixed the fuses. Presumably the 2 brothers sleep up here. Or maybe they're father and son. One of them's Odin, the other is Thor. They shouldn't be, they should be father and son, but I think they're brothers.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Oh, flying V guitar.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Coffee thermos. Immersion broken. Toilet. Immersion less broken. Guest room, presumably. Another, at least not inexplicably placed, coffee thermos. Play the record. Well, I'll play that in a sec.
The record's probably just a little dusty, Al. Give it a little thump. I want to hear this song.
Something at the window? Okay, no, that looked like branches.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
That's not really a good idea. Just, you know.
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose.
Well, we know they made it themselves
How do I
with
get
water
the
from the
recipe
lake.
off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Probably not actually going to happen, but it's a nice thought. Sleeping with my eyes open? That's never good. Is Barry gone? Am I going to talk to myself? Diver's Isle.
Damn it.
Checkpoint reached. Dream sequence.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice!
I will follow me. Where'd I go?
I remembered thinking, I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness.
Yeah?
Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
The clinic?
I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Me.
Alice?
Looking at me.
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
And so I took...
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
I took a week to write the manuscript.
She had Alice,
Seems long
and
for...
the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. I'll write. I'll fix it.
A two-finger typist?
I'll bring her back.
Well, there goes my immersion. And she just saw me.
I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
Zane bringing the light. So I was correct about that.
I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry.
I'm smart.
It will be
That was Zane.
She stole the skin of my water a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Anderson Brothers make some mighty potent moonshine.
Its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
And here we are.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
And that is the end of Chapter 4, Episode 4, whatever they're calling it.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a light to the world.
It's the Anderson Brothers. The old gods of Asgard.
Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
The clicker.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
I'm kind of in prison. Don't know what the arrest
All the
was.
manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
As a man who drinks, I can assure you, I've never said that again before in my life.
Lady of the Light.
What,
Okay.
the crazy lady?
Most
Whatever
people
you
who drink
say,
say,
Al, but we're
never
stuck
that
here.
again.
They're not
You
gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know.
Oops.
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office.
So the two big assholes have both died, sort of like that.
Man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool.
But
I can get the emergency power on.
I am going to call it for the evening right here with that. I still have no idea on two sort of significant matters. The first is that Hartman, the doctor, I like how the character looks at me if I'm not doing something. Nice touch. Very nice. Hartman, the doctor, has been using these artists, siphoning off their creativity to create stuff that he can skim from the sale of or something along those lines. But he knows that the darkness is an actual force. I don't understand what motivates anyone who stumbles over that sort of discovery to continue their exploitation of things rather than get the hell out of Dodge. Second, we have no idea what brings the FBI agent into this. Why he's always behaved as he previously had been right up until the darkness took him. The game is very good. The narrative's good and interesting. Cliche in points. A few of the characters, a bit cliche. But generally, maybe an 8. 7.5, 8 on that part. The action part of the game, it's dreadful. It's terrible. It is unimmersive. It's unintuitive. It doesn't work well, at least on PC. Might have been completely different on the consoles, but on PC, it's just garbage. And I'm so glad I chose the easy mode, because if it was any more difficult, I wouldn't have made it through 4 days. But I'm planning on trying yet again tomorrow for day 5, I think. I think it's 5 days. 4 or 5 days. Regardless, tomorrow I should be back at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, for more of this here game, because the game itself is really, really good. My frustrations with the action play parts of the game are growing, though, so that's a concern for me that they're going to keep ramping up the difficulty or repetitive nature or challenge of the action parts, and they're just growing more and more frustrating. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope all of you guys have enjoyed the stream. I should be back at it again tomorrow. Hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great rest of your... Tuesday night. And I hope the rest of your week goes well. Knock on wood. You get through the hump day and you can start towards the weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Halloween evening. I am out for now. Hopefully you see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care. And ciao for now. Good night, guys.